welcome to our first podcast.
Our first episode.
Our first baby, guys.
So today we'll be talking about child-free lifestyle. So let's discuss and dig in. So my name is Rose.
Guys, I'm Levite. Alright, babe. Tell me in one word, why do you choose to not have kids?
In one word, I'm literally going to say freedom.
Wow.
I'm going to say freedom. What about you?
I love that because we are sharing the same visions. When it comes to freedom, you have access to move around freely. That's a plus because from my opinion, having kids, they are draining you down. Right, in terms of
it depends. It depends because most people really want kids. I have seen people that actually wanted kids. They have craved to be a mother or a father, and they had the baby. The child started being a toddler, a teenager. Boom! Now they don't like the child anymore because now they realize it's no longer a fairy tale or fancy or now they imagine we're gonna go out and stuff like that. Those kind of people, most of them turned out to be the worst parents ever.
But it's funny, you willing to bring someone into this world by you turning back to them in terms of hating them and not loving them, not providing for them.
I feel like, if we're gonna be honest, most women didn't think they even had a choice when it came to not having a child. They thought they owed the world a child. They thought that their mission into this world was to multiply.
Isn't it peer pressure? Because your
peer pressure from from parents, from friends. I saw this guy on it was TikTok. He said that the only reason he had kids was because everybody around him had kids. And if he's going to be honest, he hates his kids now, and that was so heartbreaking. Imagine hearing your father saying those things.
But that's also my concern because you wanting to have kids because of your friends, because of your just to please people, it's not going to benefit you yourself.
And on top of that, you are poor. The only thing you're going to create is literally legacy of I don't even know what to say. A legacy of trauma. You get it, and problems because you have nothing to leave behind, and you're deciding to have kids.
And another thing, when you have kids, especially for most people, it's drain your energy, and you become traumatized in the case whereby you can't provide anymore for them because you having one or two kids, you need to be there for them. Your presence needs to be there. It's kind of, there's a lot of things involved. Then
that's why you should be prepared to have kids. You should be ready because a lot of people don't realize that kids require a lot.
As in,
I have seen a lot of mothers that I never looked at them and be like, I want to have your life. They look drained. Okay, most of them, I'm not going to point fingers or try to make motherhood look bad or something like that. But they look drained. They look like they're literally slaves in their own house. The same chores every day, taking care of the kids, waking up in the morning, hospitals, errands, and I just like, oh my word, I literally wake up 1 p.m. almost every day. Imagine having to wake up at 4 a.m. because I have kids. Impossible.
That's what I was referring to because if you don't have kids, you are free. You understand? You can wake up anytime you want. You can go around and enjoy yourself, travel around the world, having your, that time. Then you're having a lot of kids here and there.
A lot of things I kind of enjoy. I feel like in motherhood, those things are sacrificed, and I'm not willing to do that. And it really feels great to have somebody who shares the same vision as you. It's really, and not somebody that judges you, because a lot of people, when you go to them and then tell that, they ask you like, how many kids you have? I'm like, oh no, I don't have any kids. I'm not looking into having kids. And they're like, anytime soon. I'm like, no, ever. I don't want to have kids.
No, the thing is with people forget that having kids or not having kids is a choice.
That they feel like you owe them kids, you should have kids, and then they go ahead and be like, oh, you're gonna change your mind and stuff like that. I'm like, what makes you even think that? What makes you think that I'm an adult? I know what's good for me. It's not like I'm going to change my mind. I know having a child will literally make me go crazy. The screaming, the crying.
But come to think of it, will you change your mind someday?
I don't.
You're
the
not
vomiting.
sure.
I remember the other day we went to KFC.
Yeah.
Right?
Oh yes, I remember.
Guys, we walked into KFC and there was this
Yo.
terrible smell on our face, like boom. It
The
literally
smell was terrible.
hugged us.
It was terrible, guys.
And guess what it was? A baby literally vomited just right there at the entrance.
And the mother couldn't even remove the.
Oh my god! And we just left. Imagine how many people left and did not get their food because of that. And I just felt so bad for the mother. Like, you literally have to deal with this until when. But having kids that you literally want, that is a good thing, because you know you are ready for the kids mentally, physically. Like,
yes, you need to sacrifice your time in terms of you building connection with the kids.
And if you know what to expect, like kids cost this and cost that, well, you should go ahead and have kids. But as for me, as for us, not now.
But if you have a proper planning, you know, because you do not just want to have kids, bring them in the world without planning, without you budgeting for them and all those kind of, you need to budget properly.
It's crazy. I feel like we literally slaves. We work to pay bills. We literally, like, you survive, you pay bills. Make sure you survive again so tomorrow you can go to work and pay bills. We are slaves. One thing I always say, I don't even trust where I live. What if there's a tsunami? What if there's a war? And then before you know it, I lose my family, I lose my kids. How will I survive knowing that my kids are either dead or somewhere under the flood, or I don't think I'll ever be able to.
The stress that you're going, it's huge, it's insane.
It's crazy.
It's crazy because you will not. I don't know. That's why you see some people take their life, because it's still like I have nothing to live for anymore. So I rather just join them and go. But yeah, having kids, as we said, it's a choice. So people have to pick by themselves if you want to have a kid or if you don't want a kid. It's a choice, but make proper budgeting. Yeah, you understand. So as for us,
proper research as well.
Yeah, and as we're saying, choose not to have kids, because I love you, I love you, my girl, and I do not want anyone to have your attention. I don't want anyone to keep you busy around. I want to have the full attention to myself.
You still want to keep the spark alive.
Want to keep the spark alive,
Be able to
enjoy.
Things together.
Yes, want to go around the world. We just want to sit and, chasing around.
Selfish, right? Because I've seen a lot of people traveling with kids. Honestly, if I'm going to say this, most of the time when they do that, it's the mother who never clocks out. She's always with the kids and stuff like that. And the dad is literally sitting there and chilling. And I'm just like, I'm going to punch you in the face. If you ever have to travel with kids and you're sitting there and the baby's literally crying, like, why did you bring us here if you're not going to look after the kids?
Yeah, so as we said earlier, so when you want to have kids, you need to prepare yourself in terms of sharing responsibilities and other stuff,
and the community is not there anymore like there was. I can just leave it at I can leave the child at my grandmother
not
or
anymore.
My friend. It's not like
this
you
time
on
around,
your own.
Yeah, everything is done by yourself. And probably, you see, I would just say this because I've experienced it, right? There was a lady where I was staying. That lady, she didn't want to have kids before, right? And it ended up that she gave birth to a boy. And I'm telling you, currently that lady lost everything, including her career, her beauty, and probably everything. Even the father himself can't provide anymore.
Also putting my body through that, so much pain and trauma. Literally, I'm so scared of pain. When I go to the hospital and I have to get a needle, the nurses have to come and hold me down. Now imagine having to go through all this trauma, giving birth, carrying the baby for 9 months.
And expect
just the thought of it, and the fact that now you have to exercise every day to lose that body fat, the complications that might come with the pregnancy.
Yeah, that's true.
It's literally death or life thingy. Like, you're literally putting yourself at risk. I just feel like it's not worth it. It's literally not worth it. I don't deserve that so much pain though.
Yeah, you know what? I would not want to see you going through the pains and I'm unable to do anything because I will not, I'll be stuck in a corner whereby I'll be stressed and I will not be able to
I
can't do anything absolutely. I'm stuck in a corner whereby
I see a lot of people. I watch all these videos on YouTube about giving birth and my body just goes. And after giving birth, it just does not end there.
Yeah.
You literally have to take care of it's a human being.
Oh.
You become somebody's parents. They literally depend on you financially, everything.
Mentally, everything.
You have to feed them. You have to teach them how life works, how to walk, how to do all of these things. It's crazy.
Yeah. Also another thing, I can't see myself waking up in the middle of the night and the crying, changing the diapers and all those kinds of stuff. Anyway, guys, today is gonna be a very short podcast. But if you wanna see the part 2 where we're going to dive more into details, please comment, share,
your heart,
and like.
Thank you guys for watching. See you. Just let us know if you want a part 2 on this. Bye bye.
Bye bye.